All right, this is the second half of the video I did last night in my 15 count close quarter combat drill. I did 1 to 8 last night. Now I'll do 8 to 15 right now. All right, we start. I'll go through the whole thing right now without any count. Get my time so I don't make this video. It should not be too long. All right, here's the whole form again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 9, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hook, knee, knee, knee. And I'll isolate the knees with a better angle in a minute. Okay. Now I'm going to do the entire form, 1 to 15, in the 4 directions. I have no idea if this is covering my fucking feet. I better check it. So, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Not going to do backwards because it doesn't help. This side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, that's the whole thing. Now let's go from 8 to 15. So you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 9 is the right arm, because it's back here, chambered, ready. Going to come with an upward elbow strike. 9, 10, same body motion. You're bringing it down. You're going to ride it down and just add the crushing hammer fist to it. Boom. 10, 11, and 12 is the same thing. 11, 12. Now 13 is the knee. So we're going to get looking down here. It is a round knee like that. There's 3 knees. It's round. 13, 14 is the lead leg knee. 15 is a thrusting knee. So it's hard for me to slow it down. I'm so hyper, too fast. But let me slow it down. 1. See how I twist? It's not. Not like that. All right. Twist. Remember, something's coming in. An attack, punch, fucking whatever. You come in, instead of going and getting decimated, you come in and go boom, blow the fucking arm up. Again, remember, you're hitting not just the target, perfect bullseye, which would be like the elbow in here or in here in this nerve. Any part of the appendage of the arm that comes in, you want to smash it as hard as you can with this. Boom. If you hit the finger, break the finger, break anything, hit, hurt, break anything. That's your goal. Not perfection, not so think you have to. You don't have to, but I do, and I was taught doing forms all the way back when I was 20. You know, visualize getting into it. Actually, I don't know if I was taught the part while you're doing it. I would think of people that deserved it who were in my forms, but you know, you're going to fight as you train and stuff like that. So there's a time and place to go hard and vicious, and there's a time and place in training to go more smooth and technical till you get it. Okay, 1, 2. See, my body's twisting. I'm not, all of these available targets are not staying here open to get it all covered now. So both bones and shit. 1, 2, twist, 3. Now this palm is a hard palm right to the forehead. Bang. This one follows right up, right down the body to the chin, the knockout button. Boom. The next one, 7, right to the solar plexus. A can go right to the solar plexus, or side here, like the floating ribs. Boom, so break that. Now, this is 9. This comes back, this still twist, come up, the elbow strike, ride it down, 10, 11. Twist again, torque, 11, 12. Now 13 is you're gonna come in and add this grab. I don't give this is not a number. I'll explain it in a minute. 13. 14 is a round, like a roundhouse knee, and your target is like to this nerve, this part here in the leg, a Charlie horse. You smash that. You all know what a Charlie horse feels like. So it's not 3 straight knees. So after this, that round, and you're holding on to them to spike that into their knee, into their leg, I mean. And then 14 is a lead leg, just upward knee, boom, like that. So they're rushing you, they get on you, and boom, they're choking you or something. Boom, you got a knee right in the nuts. Okay, great spot with them. All right, that's 14 is the lead leg, and 15 is the power thrust knee from the rear. Boom, and you push it in, but you still should be in the same spot with your feet. And just to show you real quick about that round knee. Hopefully this catches the bag. Yeah. Okay. So if I'm here, watching over here. So when I come here for, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'll grab 9, 10, 11. Well, my count was fucked up, but you get the point. Let me go a little bit easier so you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Grab side, round knee, front, spike knee. Hit it there. Came back to here. 742. All right. Almost done. Okay, so this move here, after 12, then I go like this for the knee. What I'm doing is a little trick move that I've developed over the years, just fucking around with people playing, grappling, sparring, whatever. And I'll use the camera's point of view here. If I was coming in to grab you, either your neck or your head, to choke you or control you, if I came in at you with my hands straight like this, just like you see on TV and all the people who don't know anything, same type of shit you see on TV where the killer does something stupid like this, to a knife guy, you go over your head like that, boom, right in the stomach. Good knife fighters never do that. Signing your own death warrant. All right, so with just that little thing here with this, I'll tell you how that's tricky and how I've done it to a lot of people and friends and stuff playing. Okay, again, it's based on deception, trickery, deceit, body movement, stuff like that. Playing off people's learned responses to things they've seen, they've seen. Somebody's fighting you in the street or whatever, they're probably not a trained fighter, because trained people have skill, don't do that shit unless it's really necessary. So it's probably just a stupid thug who needs his ass kicked anyway. So getting back to this, you come in like this, I would say you have a 50-50 at best chance of getting someone's neck or something without them going back, negating it a little bit, or fighting it, or getting your hands off. So, but when I'm doing this, I'm coming over to the side. That doesn't look like I'm going to choke. Maybe it looks like I'm going to grab you on the shoulder or something. But I found, for me anyway, it gave me that split-second advantage over the people who say, oh, he's not going to choke me. So they pause, oh, what is that? And what I'm doing, as I come like this to the side, the last second, I'm gonna come in and hook the neck and then bring that roundhouse knee to the nerve, that Charlie horse there. Boom, boom, boom. So that's just a little thing in the form. The drill is big. If you skip it, fine, maybe you don't need it, but I wouldn't because it's easy. And the last thing about this, I'm sorry, I keep going back and forth, but I don't have a fucking camera person or anything, so do everything myself. Apologize and get better. Just, you know, the ideal thing to do with this close quarter form when at 15 is once you get the 15 moves down and they're correct, then you want to turn and do it in the 4 directions. But last thing, knowing you really got it, or when I'm training guys and I teach them it from the beginning to the end, when they get this final part, they have it, they keep doing it. What it is staying in the same spot with your feet and not drifting during the form. You say, why is that important? Well, that's important because, again, you want to get every little drop out of every drill, every martial art technique you do. I do anyway. So by paying not paying attention, but slowly getting it, keeping yourself, and I'll show how I do it without really moving or drifting. Is what happens when you're drifting. You can still do, I'll do it wrong. You can still do the 15 correctly. Watch, so the wrong way of drifting. 1, 2, and then you're here. Then you go here. Here. And you're not, it's way off. Even though it's sloppy, I did it, I'm just trying to hurry up for time. The reason why you want to maintain your control of your body and not drift while you're doing form, unless the form is a moving form where you're covering, but this is close quarter. You can do it in a telephone booth or a fucking closet or a tight crowd or a bar, something where you can't do all your, that shit, and you're not gonna run and jump and take the guy down and put him in a triangle choke like Hoist Gracie and all this shit on TV. No. It might just, bam, like break their jaw or something. But by maintaining your space and balance, correct footwork, you're teaching your body to do at least 2 things at once during a combative situation. And through the training, because you're doing these technical strikes and these forms, and you're still subconsciously controlling the rest of your body, keeping it in the lines. It's like driving at the fastest car, you're driving real good, but it's got shitty fucking, suspension, steering, and you're like all over the road. It's not good. So you want to be able to be engaging somebody with your upper body, headbutting, whatever, fighting, biting, whatever, and being able to correctly move while you're doing it. If it's multiple attackers, you're not just going to fight one, and it's going to be great like that. I learned this lesson very hard during my circle of death for the black belt, where he gets 4 people who are much better than you, all black belts and stuff, come in to beat the hell out of you, beat you down, humiliate you in front of everyone. You cannot win that thing. You can only have to show up and try and go through it and face certain death and go down fighting harder. I can remember lots of people trained for years, and the day their circle of death came up, they never showed up and never came. And gave up and gave into that fear. And I figured that for myself because I was shit scared of it too for years. That was the year I lived in the school and went crazy training like literally 24/7, 7 days a week for my circle of death. But, fighting multiple people, it's hard, especially if they're good. I'll tell about my circle of death in the video, whatever. I wanted to get a couple done today. So, I hope I covered that with the drifting. Don't get too hung up on it. Get the 15 down first, okay? And then you can do it soft and slow like this and correct. You can do it fast and hard. All right, the whole idea of the form is to develop your close quarter skills correctly, getting 2 for 1s because it's proper kinesthetic efficiency of moving your body. In other words, so I'm saying, like, okay, so if you're to block this and hit the arm, and instead of this quick chop that's right here, and this line is clear because he threw the punch, you hit it, your hands, boom, or here, right there, that is correct logic, that's correct movements. I'll show you incorrect, okay? So you would be here, and if you did that, boom, so what's right or wrong? You tell. Boom, boom, or boom, boom, right? You went boom, and then you went to do this, you get clocked or whatever, maybe you'll get it. A shitty fighter or whatever, doesn't matter. You want to train your body to react subconsciously, so your body and mind, no, I'm sorry, so your mind will guide your body without thought in times of duress, stress, freaking out, so you don't freeze up. And that is what the secret is, I believe, to martial art training, is getting your training in. Repetitions, day after day. Do it over, fill your head with that stuff, kind of, so it way outbalances all of your normal instincts and responses to things. You want them combative, so something happens, boom, something comes out, you know, and you only get that through putting in thousands and thousands of reps or whatever, blocking, punching, that type of stuff. There is no shortcut, but the things that I'm doing and came up with for the road combatives and the adult privates is I wanted to give people things that they could use literally that day and go home and practice that day and be, you know, functional with it and not get frustrated, but still have it be correct. So that's it. Okay, I don't want to go off too much because I want to do several things out here before I lose a leg. All right. I'm feeling I'm getting a little bit better with getting my point across as far as teaching to the camera and, you know, not having another person to work with yet. But again, just like training martial arts, the more I'm doing it, the better I feel I'm getting what I want to capture and put down. So last thing with this forum is great because you don't need anything to do it. You don't need 1,000 square feet of space. You don't need people. You could do it in the shower, like I said, anywhere. It's a good form, really good, and everyone I've taught has good luck with it. And then you can even make it your own, add some things to it as long as they're correct. So I'll end it, I'll go through it one last time, 1 to 15 and then 8 to 15, okay? I'm gonna give you this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. See, I'm in the same fucking spot where my feet were. All right, so that should be good. I hope you practice it, give it a shot. You know, like I said, you don't need to be in shape or anything. You just need a little get up and go and do something.